It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, the Democratic debate shows that they cannot stand in America. The Democratic debate shows that they cannot stand in America. Wow. If you watch the same, well, you know, as you guys probably know, I listen to these things totally different. I always listen to the debate to what it says about us, regardless of who's debating, Democrats or Republicans. And looking at that debate and then listening to the post-debate analysis today and yesterday and everything like this, they keep bringing up this word alternative, that they're looking for an alternative to Hillary Clinton. And this tweet saying that the Democrats cannot stand in America is totally naive to the fact that they are standing in America. They are making massive progress and strides in America. What America are you living in? They are doing that thing. They're doing it. They have accomplished so much out in the open over the last 8 years. You have no clue. It's obvious that you're not even seeing what they've been doing behind the scenes for the last 50. They're in the open now. The Democratic debate has an open socialist in America getting higher poll numbers than 9/10 of our Republicans. If you took Bernie Sanders' numbers and put it up against any of our Republican numbers, Bernie Sanders is beating everybody on the Republican side. How are you saying that it's not standing in America? They have a certain kind of information it's obvious you don't have. They have the 411. How do they have the information? Because they've been creating it. Do you understand what the definition or the meaning of fundamental transformation means? They have been functioning liberalism, socialism, all these things out in the open, and we haven't been able to stop it. What do you mean they're not standing? What debate did you watch? And then here's the part that's amazing. They use this word, the alternative to Hillary Clinton. I'm here to dispel that myth. That is a myth, people. There is no such animal as an alternative to Hillary Clinton. You think there is because what are you doing? You're trying to go mono e pantsuit. See, this is why we're in the trouble that we're at now. For the last 8 years, we have been blaming a human being, a person, Barack Obama, totally not understanding liberalism. There is no alternative to Hillary Clinton. The alternative you need to be looking for is the alternative to liberalism. See, as long as you think there's an alternative to Hillary Clinton, you'll keep looking at a personality like a Donald Trump, a Ted Cruz, a Marco Rubio, and now, last but not least, John Kasich, because you think there's an alternative to Hillary. They can put anyone in their spot. They can get the milkman. They can get that retarded, the handicapped guy that Donald Trump made fun of. They can put anybody in that spot. Because we are not understanding we have to have an alternative to liberalism. There is no alternative. There is no such animal. You can have all Donald Trump's monopoly money or whatever in his gravitas and his hands and his feet size and all these things. There is no alternative. There is what is taking place in our electoral process is the guarantee that it will be Hillary Clinton as the leader of the liberal movement. That's what's happening here. What's going to guarantee that it's Hillary Clinton as the figurehead of the liberal movement? But an alternative to Hillary? No, there is no alternative. Because it's not about Hillary, it's about liberalism. We have not been processing the alternative to liberalism. We've been processing who's going to not be Obama. So, of course, Ben Carson was totally butt out because why? He was black. Everybody's on this emotional thing. This is why Donald Trump is leading. Ben Carson didn't have a chance because you guys have been practicing blaming a black man for the last 8 years. Not understanding that Ben Carson was the alternative to liberalism. Scott Walker, he was a potential alternative to liberalism. See, because you're missing it. You're looking for a personality. Why? Because you've been trained to look at a personality. And the personality you've been trained to look at has been on the talk shows and Johnny Carson. And he's this big multi-level marketing media, social media extraordinaire. So you're looking for somebody like that to replace him. But with a certain kind of gravitas, it speaks to a frustration. But you're not understanding. They have the 411 on Donald Trump. Donald Trump assures that it's Hillary that gets to lead liberalism and seal the deal of the fundamental transformation. That's all Donald Trump is there for, people. Do you not get it? He does not have one coherent policy position. He does not have a price tag on anything. Our debt is going through the roof with this guy. He's going to flip-flop on everything. He's already backing off. Now he's going from, I'm going to build a wall, to everything's negotiable. They have the 411 on this guy. Trump Towers built with Chinese money. His clothes and stuff is built with Chinese money. See, you're not understanding. Donald Trump is not an alternative to liberalism. He is liberalism. So while you think that you're electing the alternative to Hillary Clinton, you're missing it. There is none. Carly Fiorina was an alternative. See, because that's what female on female, make history, match everything that they're going to run on, and then match it. Carly Fiorina was the true alternative to Hillary Clinton. And she had the ability to be the alternative to liberalism. See, because you got to understand what liberalism is. It's a social issue driven thing. Progressivism, it's a changing the mindset of people, how they look at the Constitution and all these things. That's Donald Trump personified. So there is no alternative to Hillary Clinton in our nominee process. And we're not even beginning to look at how to get them to be an alternative to Hillary Clinton. I have to give Ted Cruz credit. He does have a certain amount of conversation that can have him be a good alternative to Hillary. Marco Rubio is a great alternative also. John Kasich, really, because they're speaking on something, and unfortunately, Marco Rubio kind of blew it when he kind of went after Donald Trump and got down to his level. I understand it, and he's totally right. Somebody had to hit him, but you're missing it. You're missing it. Donald Trump is the key to having Hillary Clinton be their leader. But when you guys let Donald Trump eviscerate our stage, when you let him eviscerate Carly Fiorina, just drop her down to vanity, when you allowed him to just totally eviscerate Ben Carson and things of that nature in the media to contribute and hide and cover up and obfuscate, you're missing. That was the key to be an alternative to liberalism. Because liberalism still has the black vote when we had it right there in the palm of our hands. They still have the woman vote when we had it right there in the palm of our hands. We had the union buster right there in the palm of our hands. The things that we had to beat liberalism, we've allowed Donald Trump to go ahead and remove 3/4 of that by himself, single-handedly, leaving him mono e pantsuit with their salvation. Or with their leader, more so. People, you have to understand something. This thing is bigger than emotions. And this is where we are as conservatives and Republicans and libertarians. And Fox News and Sean Hannity and all of these trumpeters, they're helping sell us out to where we'll never recover. We're done. If you continue to make Fox News your source, we will never, ever be able to see what it's going to take to be a true alternative to liberalism. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on The Phil Williams Show.